What's up, everyone? Welcome back to DC Dark Legion. My name is Shinchi42. So today we're going to look into this thing called Roadmap, which is very interesting because we get to see what's going to be the upcoming things that are coming up for the updates for DC Dark Legion. So as you can see here in this roadmap, it says here League Train, Great Krypton Rush, Gotham War, new main storyline, cross server tournament, battle royale. Well, this is kind of very interesting. This is going to be around Q2 or Q3 of the 2025 year. So this is DC Dark Legion. Make sure to remember that there is a disclaimer here as well. Development plans are subject to change, update order, and feature names are not final. Stay tuned, which is very interesting. And I like this because the developers or the admins are communicating on what is going to happen in the future for DC Dark Legion. As you guys know, I've been really enjoying this game, and this is my first time really playing this type of genre. If you guys have an idea, speculations, what the roadmap is going to be bringing, like what type of events these, specific events that they're going to really do. But I can definitely see that there is PvP just by looking at the Gotham War. There's definitely going to be a PvP maybe, and the Battle Royale and cross server tournament. So that is going to be very interesting. It's going to put, a little bit more excitement because sometimes I feel like if I've done everything already in the game, I've got nothing else to do. There are days where like, what am I gonna do now? I've already pretty much done everything. But here's the thing. This is gonna be really fun because there is so much that they can still add here in the SON. So I would assume that League Train will come into the SON. The League Train might actually be a combat cycle boss. So that's gonna be interesting. And then the Great Kryptonian Rush or the Great Krypton Rush, I wonder what that would be. That has to be a League event, and then Gotham War has to be a League event, new main storyline. The Battle Royale is going to be interesting. I don't know how that's going to be. In the cross server tournament, I wonder what kind of rewards we're going to be able to get. So that's going to be very interesting. So use the time right now to learn the basics. I'm trying to make some of the videos in here to give you guys some information, but you gotta get into the basics. Start working on your setup in here. I know most of you guys are probably going for Justice League setup. Start working on your setup. All right, define your setup, because once you get into PvP, then you're going to be really utilizing these setups in here. So as I mentioned earlier, most of you guys are probably doing Justice League. So I kind of skip into that. I'm sure there are players who are in the same boat as me that skip the Justice League, but you can always do it on your second lineup. So define your setup. What I mean by that is you need to start investing on the force, and you kind of need to hone down that you are going to be working on these specific champions. Now, what I think here, if you guys got some questions about the champions for the Mythic, I think once you got 3 stars on the Mythic, they are usable. If it's 1 or 2 star, I don't think they're that usable. So I think 3 star is usable in the Mythic, because I think 3 star, as long as you get the 3 skills unlocked, that is quite usable already. So here's the thing. When you get into any battles in here, you can always define your setup. So when you go into battle here, all right, there is a preset here. See this knight icon. So when you click on your knight icon, you can actually set preset here. So how do you do this? Let me show you. So this is my setup right now, right? This is my main lineup. So if I want to do a preset, go here and then click save here. And then that will allow you to see your squad here on the top. And then all you got to do is click save. And you want to save that lineup. So there we go. That's the lineup that I have. So if I want to build another lineup, then I will have to select, just remove all of this lineup here. Let's say I'm going to put the secondary lineup just like this, for example. I'm just randomly selecting them and just do this and then click save. And then now we'll go here and save this lineup here on preset number 2. Now, you can always overlap them. I don't know if you can actually delete the preset there, but you can always overlap your preset there. And you can also, make sure to change the ship as well whenever you're doing this. So as you can see, we got the ship. Change that here because you don't want to have the same ship on the, 2 presets there. So we'll click save again, and that's going to be preset number 2. And we just change the ship there and click X, and then now you're out. So make sure to look into that, because there's a lot of things that you really got to understand and hone down the foundations right now and build multiple setups in here. Because if you're going to go in PvP, as you see in the Guardian, you're going to be using more than just your primary lineup. You're going to be digging deep into your bench team. So your bench team has to, I would say if you have your bench team, you need to at least have their force at level 1, at least minimum, so that you can have a very good, strong lineup still. So let's battle this one out real quick. Hopefully I can win. I think I'm going to lose. I did the wrong one. I made a mistake. So that's definitely gonna, I don't think I'm gonna win this one. That makes a lot of difference, you know. So let's quit that one. That was a fail. That was a fail while we're making the video. Definitely a fail. Squad wiped. But yeah, so make sure to upgrade your champions. They activate the force. And what's nice about this, it doesn't consume my my challenge there. So I'll just do my challenge later. I kind of want to do something here though. I just want to do some recruitment in here. I have got a lot of summons now, 106. I'm just gonna do draw 20 right now, just so we can get a little bit more points in here for the Supreme Commander. You have to do this as well every single time. I would recommend it, even if you are free to play, yes, because you can get a lot of gems from here to allow you to buy your stuff in the Interstellar event. So that will allow you to buy items when you do the events. This is the best way to farm gems, ACDC shard, and also this magic eye, which you can use that. So I hope by the time that we see the update, most of you guys have already purchased one of the magic eye items in here from the House of Secret. So for me, I'm gonna buy the full scepter here. So let's do a quick summon here before we end the video. Let's see if we get lucky on my 20 draws in here. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's see. What do we get? All right. Cold gun. Legacy pieces. Nice. I can upgrade them today, I believe. And let's see what we get. Here we go. Champion or legacy piece again. I always get legacy piece anyway. Oh, modified Joker Venom grenade for these two class. I don't remember what the class, supporter and intimidator. Oh, that's new. Okay, so we got ACDC shard. Would that actually work for Joker? No, I don't think. Is Joker? Yes. Yes. Perfect. I now have a mythic one. This is a attack 350, attack 12%, spiritual amp, increase effect by 8% upon casting ultimate, increase attack 6% up to 18%, which is really nice. And does Joker have spiritual, deal spiritual damage equals to 6% of Joker's attack per second? So it does have that, so which is good. All right. Still a lot of understanding for me in this game. Still learning, because this is definitely a different type of game that I am playing. But yeah, so this is very nice. I'm really looking forward to the roadmap here with DC Dark Legion. To be honest, I didn't expect I will like DC Dark Legion, but I do. Kind of interesting. It's a nice grind so far. So let me know what you think. What's your expectation with the roadmap? How are things with your current game in DC Dark Legion? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again next time.